What's up guys, it's flynryan here, and today I'm bringing you guys a Sony Vegas editing tutorial for Call of Duty edits or any edits you guys really want to do. I'm doing this because many of you guys really wanted to know, so I'm finally bringing it to you. So just get any song. I personally downloaded it off of YouTube with a website called keepvid.com, and it's going to be a video when you download it, so all you guys want to do is click on the video portion of it, hit U on your keyboard, and delete it. So now you guys are just left with your song. And for some reason it's not playing for me. Alright, so it just kind of bunked out on me, so I'm going to restart. Try to see if it'll work. But hopefully this does work, because it's going to be really dumb if it don't. Alright. So we got our song, U, delete, and it should play. Alright, there we go. It's really loud, you guys can probably hear that through the normal audio and my headphones too. But so you guys hear like the intro opening. That's where you guys want your motion track, or if you guys don't really want to do a motion track, you guys can just do cinematics too. So I'm gonna go look for some cinematics down on the internet, but you guys can just go to YouTube and look some up. You guys want a cinematic that's gonna be your next clip, or the map that's gonna be your next clip. So okay, so the first clip I'm gonna be doing is gonna be on the map Turbine. Six shot. Alright, so we're gonna go on BO2 Turbine cinematics. Now this is the easy way. You guys can just pretty much go on here and just put your title over something right here, put it slow motion, put your name, introducing or something. But if you guys want to cheat your way out and do a motion track but don't feel like doing all the work, but if you guys want to do a motion track yourself, you get a motion tracking cinematic off of here and do it yourself. I'm going to put a link down in the description on how to do motion tracking and After Effects. But I'm just going to cheat my way out on this one, so I'm going to do a BO2 Turbine motion track template, because just for the tutorial of the video. Alright, this one's pretty cool, so I'm going to download this one. Hopefully this one works. So here's the download link. And since this was only one, I'm going to go try to find another one. So this one looks pretty cool. Alright, yeah, that's pretty cool, so I'm going to download that one. And like I said, I didn't really say that yet, but it's not going to be green like this. You can change it with Cinema 4D. If you guys want Cinema 4D or After Effects, well, these are only Cinema 4D, but some are actually After Effects. So if you guys want After Effects, you're going to have to get the correct version. And in Cinema 4D, both of the pay for them, but you guys can get the correct version like I did. And so I'm just going to download these, and then I'll see you guys once these are done downloading. Alright guys, so when it's done downloading, if you guys have WinRAR, it'll come up like this. All you guys want to do is drag it out to your guys' desktop, or any other folder that you guys usually drag stuff onto. I just originally do my desktop. Alright, so I just open it, and if it don't have any JPEGs in it, well, if it has a file and it has a whole bunch of random pictures in it like this, see, as I scroll down, it kind of looks like a video as I scroll down, which is pretty cool. And that's what you guys want. So open up you guys the one that says C4D. If it don't show that's a C4D file, you guys must have did something wrong. Your C4D must not be installed all the way. So just make sure this says C4D file right here, and go ahead and open that up. Alright, so once it's opened up, some stuff might come up. Just take that out. And it's not, you still have to do a lot of work. It's not just like you guys can change the text and you're done. But if this appears in the way, you guys can take that off and you guys can see your guys' text here. So go ahead and change the text. Click on the text right there and change it. So I'm just gonna put down flynryan presents. Make sure it's spelled right because you guys don't want to render it out and realize it's spelled wrong. Alright, that looks perfect. Presents and flynryan looks perfect next to each other like that. But I put the sphere back because you guys actually want that for good glare. But go down here to create, new material, double click that, and go right here next to the arrow, next to texture, load up image, and in your guys' new file that you guys just now downloaded, which is right here, go in there, go to the folder with your guys' images like this, go to the 0001, click the very first one, and then hit open up. Click on no, and then click on your guys' texture location right here, and go over to animation and click on calculate. I usually click it at another time just to make sure, and close out of that, and drag your guys' material up to your guys' background, and it should load up your guys' background. So I don't know if your guys does this, but when I do this, it looks like this, and images don't even load up. But it's alright because when it renders, it still does. But once you guys have that, make sure you guys have your sphere, and then going in your guys' settings up here on the top, and then make sure it's 1280 by 720. Go to save, and then make sure your format is an AVI movie, and pick your location. Like I said, I usually put my desktop, and then name this whatever you want. I'm gonna put MT1 for motion track 1, and then that should be good. Except of that, click the render option, click on OK. If something goes wrong, you guys must have something wrong with your guys' settings, and just check over all that, and you guys should be good. So I'll see you guys when I'm done with this render. Alright guys, it is now done rendering. It's at its last frame, so we're just gonna now back out of that. It took like an hour just to render that for some reason, but just look over it, make sure it's good. It should look like this. That is a perfect motion track. You guys can change colors, but I just decided to keep the original. White does look a lot better. But once you guys have that, so open up you guys' Sony Vegas and drag that file into there. And we're gonna split it to where probably about halfway, and then we're gonna fasten. Actually, we should disable resample. So on your guys' clips, on every single clip, right click, go down to switches, and to disable resample, because the frames merge into each other when it's forced resampled. But I'm just gonna do the first clip. I'm gonna hold control and drag it down, just so it goes by a little bit faster. It'll look pretty smooth. So I'll go fast. This one should go by just a little bit faster too. This one should be disabled already, yep. And then we should just fade that one out just a little bit, shrink it down. And we're going to add our second one in, which we still actually have to render that one out too. And this is going to make me a little bit mad. So I'm just going to go through it over again because you guys probably forgot how to do it already. So and actually you guys see already, if you guys want to know how to do it your guys self, see they only have, hold up, let me create a file out here. See, if it's one file and there's not a file in here with it all and it's all singled, just go ahead and create a new file out here and drag all of it in there. Alright, so there's another problem with this. There's no JPEGs. So there's two ways to do this. There's either delete it and get another motion track, or you guys can make your own JPEGs which is pretty simple and fast. And honestly, making JPEGs is way faster at rendering than anything else. So what we're going to do is just close out of that, and we're going to actually open up After Effects. Now again, After Effects is the only application that can do this. I don't know if there's any other ones, but the only 3 applications I use is After Effects, Cinema 4D, and Sony Vegas. Those are the only 3 applications I use for editing and graphics, designing and stuff. So I just open up After Effects to make the JPEGs. Alright, so once you guys have this opened up, I'm just going to wait for it because mine's a little bit slow because it's the cracked version. And there we go. So now you just want to open up your guys' clip. Hold up. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it should be good now. So open up this and go ahead and make this big screen again. Just drag the video into here. Actually, click on, make sure you're in project, and then drag the video into right there. And then drag it into down right here. See, I did comp 1. That's why I didn't do it. So remember, go over to this. AVI, you don't want an AVI. So over here to lossless, change this to JPEG sequence, okay. And put this in the file that you guys have as a JPEG sequence. Save. And now it should be rendering. Hit render, and there you guys go. Now it's like an actual movie. Okay, it should be done now, and it should be all good. So now you guys got all your JPEGs and they're actually all loaded up. So now we're going to go back into, well, we're going to close out of that now. And just don't save, and now you guys have that. So now you guys actually want to go back into Cinema 4D. We'll click on the Cinema 4D file right here. Alright, and then just do the same process over again. Alright guys, so that took a little longer than expected, but it is now done rendering. So you guys can just close out all of this, and as you guys see, we got both of our motion tracks right here, motion track 1 and 2. So now view over this, and I don't think it's going to be the same color. See, this one's a little more gray, but it says an editing tutorial, and this one's a little bit blackish. But that one says FlyNRyan Presents, and then an editing tutorial. So now I'm going to open this up, and then go to desktop. From in files. So they should be right next to each other, right in 2 right there. So we already got 1 in, and then we're just going to drag 2. This one's a little bit slower than that one, but we can drag this and add velocity, which that makes it, well, see how this one looks a little fuzzy right now. Watch it when I disable the resample. It's a lot more clear, and that's what you guys want to do. But you guys want to do that in your guys' clip too. And then right click again, and then do insert or remove envelope, and click on velocity. You guys will see this green line. So I kind of like to make it fade, so you can drag it into the clip. And but I kind of want it to, I'm just going to fade it like that, and then you guys can see it'll fade. But see how it's really fast? I kind of want to make it slow. The lowest frame rate you guys want to go is 38, because anything less it'll be all choppy. Alright, so you guys want to go to the beat drop, which you guys can use your keys, your left and right key, to go over to the beat drop, which is right when the volume control gets higher. And then you guys can use M on your keyboard, but I don't really need that, so I'm just going to delete it. But yeah, that creates a marker by hitting M. And then you're going to want to right click right here before the thing, and then right here, right on the thing. And then drag it up until you see he just hits the shot. If it does that, drag this up just a little bit more. Or if it's like that, you guys are going to want to drag this back a little bit more. Or drag this up a little bit more. And just play around with it until you see where he just hits the shot. It's kind of hard to move this around a little bit, but we're just going to try to get it right when he hits the shot, which is kind of hard. But now we're going to play around with this one again. It is really frustrating to get the shot right on. But I'm telling you guys, it does work. Okay, there we go. Bam, that's where he hits the shot. And then you guys want to go after, hit another one, and bring it right back down. And I'm going to do 31 this time to see if it looks any better. So I'm just going to play from the beginning now. Lost souls up. But that looks kind of like crap. So see, when you're zoomed in, these aren't really spread out apart a lot. So we're just gonna delete all of these because that kind of look like crap. We kind of want this to go fast. So right when the beat starts pumping, we're gonna want it to get higher. So I'm gonna raise this up to 155. We're gonna raise it back down. It is pretty hard to mess with it, even if you guys want. Since it's the very first clip, you guys can mess around and drag it how you guys want to. So alright, so the beat drops right there. So you guys want to drag this clip. Well, you guys want to keep your cursor on where the beat drop is and drag right until he hits the shot. So now it should look like this. Alright, and then you guys want to trim it about right there by hitting S. So that's a split. And then find where the kill clip is, and then we don't want this starting off again. So I might do that, so you guys might have to drag it out just a little bit more to find the kill cam, and then we'll split out the kill cam. But we want it to where he's spinning. So I'm just going to do it to where he pulls out the knife. The knife is a good spot to leave out. So now since we got this, you guys want to click on that and then click delete. And then drag this over here. Now it should look like this. Alright, so right here you guys want to keep that slow. And then right after that, knife, you guys want to speed it up again. So we're going to add another point. And then add another point after that. And then we want to zoom out a little bit too, and then wait. If you guys mess up, hit Control Z and it'll bring it right back to where you guys were. But we're gonna drag this up. And then we're gonna slow this back down right here. So pretty much every single time he pulls out something new, I'm gonna slow it down. So add a point to where you guys want the fast to end, and then a point to where you guys want it to slow down. So again, 38 or 45 is good. Then I'm gonna add another point and then go fast again, 155. Ooh, that's already on the beat drop. Sometimes you have to mess with the velocity, hit another beat drop. But watch this. And since this is just black now and it's not doing that, you guys can hit control, hold down control, and drag this up, which it might not look that good, but it should. And you guys can actually add just a little bit of black space. And I'm gonna do another fade right here, and let's see how this looks. Lost souls, lost souls. Effects in it. So if you guys want color corrections, there's actually magic bullets plugin you guys can get in here. So there's another tutorial, I'll leave down in the description on how to get magic bullets. But what you guys want to do, if you guys want to over the whole entire clip, which I personally do not like to do, but you guys can go over here and third party. And right here, magic bullets look, so you guys can click on that, double click it and hit OK, or hit add and hit OK. And there's also plugins you guys can put in here that have automatic color corrections people make, and you can just download from them. But if you guys do that, plug it in, you guys just want to go over here, and you guys see it changes the looks of the game, which is pretty dope. But I don't really like that at all, so I'm just going to exit out of that. And what I really do like to do though is on every single clip, this map probably has a good sky, so I'm gonna change the sky. So if you guys want to know how to do that, just go right here on the clip. I only want it in this portion of the clip though, so if you guys click this, it's just this box that's highlighted. So we're gonna go to the clip to where you can actually see the sky pretty well. And hit this options menu right here, and go over to okay, we want Sony though, so Sony CHROMA-KEYER, that's what you guys want. And then take out the sky. So it might look like this, but you guys can fix that just messing with these kind of settings, just like that. You guys want to make it as dark as you guys can without really changing the map. You guys can turn the blur amount up, and that'll help a lot. But if you guys actually just want only in this portion of the clip of where he hits it, just back out and just split it, and then go over here to where you don't want it, and then totally exit it out, and then this clip will be normal. And when he hits, bam, the sky will turn black and just totally be edited. Now if you guys want to make your own sky, you guys can go down here, insert video, and I have a pack, an editing pack. You guys can get down in the description again. But just green screen, scope, I got pretty dope scopes. See me, I want overlays, and you guys can create your own sky. Purple burn, I don't know what this is. Yeah, they look pretty dope. I'm just gonna extend it out. Holy crap, I just backed out. But add the purple burn up here, and I'm just gonna extend this out. Okay, shrink it down just a little bit. I kind of want it to go by a little fast, so it's gonna come by. The wish starts right there, so right when you hit the clip, bam, it's gonna wish in and wish out. So now we're going to split it right there, and you actually want to drag this up and then add this right here. Let me just do that, and then you guys should see the purple. kick in. Let me just drag it a little bit more over here. So, and then bam, he hits, and it looks like that, which is pretty sick. If you guys, this is also pretty cool too. If you guys want to take out every single color but one, as you guys see, there's quite a bit of red right here. I'm gonna hit save before it crashes. Always hit save before you lose your guys' progress. But go to Sony color corrector secondary, select invert, select effect color range, and select red. I'm gonna choose blood because I want it to focus on blood. Open up these two, turn the low all the way down and the high all the way up, and then turn down the saturation. And as you guys see, it only focuses on the color red, which is pretty dope also. And then what you guys can do with this is actually change the color of the sky again, which everything's gray, so it's not going to work out very well. So what I'm going to do, actually what I can do with this clip too also, I'm going to do the same thing, take out every single color but the blue on the gun, because that's going to be pretty dope. So let's just do that. And it will keep the blue in the sky also, because that's the color blue, obviously. And bam, that's pretty dope. And you guys are probably going to want another overlay over that too, so it's not too boring. I think that goes by a little bit too fast, but it's alright for this video. So we're going to add another effect over that with my pack, desktop, editing stuff, overlays, and we want a blue burn because the clip's blue. So we're just going to add that to the new clip, cut out to the part where it's only blue, which we're going to cut right there. We want that effect right there, so let's just delete these. Drag this over this clip, so once we hit, bam, it's gonna do that. And then so if you guys want to see the clip, go to a part where it's black and select Sony color keyer, Sony CHROMA-KEYER, and choose this black, and it should do that. If you guys want this to go by a little bit faster, and then drag it out, you guys should hit bang. It should look pretty dope. I'm gonna do that again and drag it out so it goes by a little bit faster. Bam, he hits. Pretty dope looking. Drag it over just a little bit better. Over all these clips, you guys want shake. So just go down, see these two right here, these two, so what you guys want to do is just, I'm pretty sure you guys can highlight both of these, but it don't really matter, just go over both of these slots with the videos in them, and you guys want S shake, so just find shake, and turn it down to about 0.100, turn this down, actually, on 0.200 is fine. So right here, I'm going to add an M, and then to right here. So now you guys want to split these clips, or split both of these spots, and then add, pretty sure it's, let me find it real fast. So we just want to find flicker. So S, where's the S? Right here. S flicker. You guys want to add that, and it should be good. Just watch it. You guys probably want amplitude up. I'm actually going to pre-render that out just to see if it's actually matching with the beat. Alright. Alright, Alright, that looks pretty good. So now we're gonna go to our next spot, which is over here, which is really fast, and so it ends about right here, so we're gonna add an M, and it'll start right here again, so we don't really need to split right there, so we'll just split right here, and add flicker once again, but just a little bit faster, or actually really faster. So S flicker, so turn up amplitude, frequency. I'm actually going to turn it all the way up because, you know what, screw it, dude. So now I'm going to render this out, not all the way because I don't feel like waiting. It does look a little screwed up while it's pre-rendering. That's not really what's going to look like, it's just, that's how it pre-renders for some reason. So don't be worried when you guys see like the border, or like a duplicate of a border. But let's see how this looks. Dude, it actually looks sick. And then when he hits, you guys can add glow too if you guys want. So I'm gonna add some glow. I totally forgot that. Glow is really important. So we're gonna add some glow. And what you guys want to do, I'm gonna go to a part you guys can actually see. And then turn it down. Actually, I'm going to turn this down a little bit too, so now you guys can actually see the clip. Bang. Okay, that looks a lot better. So there's a glow. So what you guys want to do is go over to brightness and click the clock. And okay, I need to extend this down. And you guys see it glows. And if you guys want it to fade away, go to a place where you want it to be gone, and just turn the brightness all the way down. And then it'll add a fade down. So as you guys see, when I drag right here, bam, right needs to shine a glow, and then it'll fade right away. But now what you guys want to do is actually add a beat pump, and this is, people think this is really hard, but it's honestly the most simplest thing ever. So go to the clip right here when you guys hit, click the cropping mode, and the very first clip, you guys want to extend it the way you guys want it to beep, like the bump to go. So extend it in. You guys can even tilt it a little bit if you guys want. And let's see how that looks. Okay, that looks good. So now you guys want to hit this little mark right here, and go to a place where you want it to fade out, which is probably going to be at the very end of the clip, honestly. So go over here, and just go a frame behind so it actually renders out, and then go up here and then click default, and again with this activated, it'll pretty much do a little fade, and it'll look sick as hell. So now it has a glow and a beat pump. Now you guys can do beat pumps, add a marker every single beat pump, and then split it at every single marker and do what I just did, and then you'll have beat pumps in your guys' video, which takes forever. So that's why I just add the little shake effect to the video, and it makes it a lot better. So I'm gonna render it out now. Actually, I'm gonna add one more glow to right here. Alright guys, well that was the video. That was honestly a really sick edit. Pretty good for under like 25 minutes of actual editing the effects. Now overall that took about 4 hours, just because I was waiting for the rendering and all of the motion track rendering and stuff. But overall that was a pretty sick edit. The motion tracking thing, pretty easy. You guys can't get in trouble for doing templates and stuff. They honestly did it for a reason. But just like I said, if you guys want to do your own motion tracking, check the description. Everything I use to edit is going to be down in the description. All the tools, I'm going to leave links to how to get the cracked version down in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video or the edit, and I hope this helps you out. And yeah, it's been your boy flynryan. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.